Bitcoin in 100K for November 2024. You want to know the last information about the crypto world? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, crypto to the max with your friend here, Rodrigo Arnedo. And today we are going to tell you how Bitcoin might be in the path for those 100K. And this has to do with elections in the United States for the president. We are 176 days away of that moment, November 2024. And if we look the past, you have here my charts, the charts that only Rodrigo gives you. So remember to smash the like button and use the link in the description below. All the links you have there, some of their referrals. Thank you very much. So if we compare past elections, you have here 2012, 2017, and 2020. And what happened 166 days before the election day, around 8 months before? Well, you can see here in 2012, we went a little bit flat and then crazy up. In 2016, we went down for a little bit and then crazy up. And on 2020, it was different. It was COVID, etc., and we had a more volatile period. But anyways, we were going up. So right now, if we are going to do something similar to this situation, here you have the ghost pattern with TradingView, and you can see that the path from 2020 or the path from 2016, it will bring us at November at 100K. That's the path for Bitcoin. We'll see if we follow this path or not. And also maybe we have a best one with the similar pattern to what we have in 2012. Well, then we can go as up as 135,588 according to my crazy predictions. So remember, I'm not expert. This is not financial advice, but with the variable of the elections, this can be it for Bitcoin. And also remember that after the election day, we went crazy up on 2012 to 2013. Also, we went crazy up from 2016 to 17. And also, we went crazy up from 20 to 21. So why not this time, once we are in that range of 100K, we start going up, and it might take some time, but we will make another top. And how high? Well, you can see the last time it was 384% from the moment of the election. So if we projected 100K for that moment, that would mean around $500,000 for that new top. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? The last time, the previous time, we had a 2,600% increase, and the previous one like 10,281% from this point. So I'm not gonna even calculate it because it would be so crazy. As crazy is if we consider not the point where the price of Bitcoin was at the election day, but the point from the last button we had. Like for example here, 57 bars, that's 400 days before the next stop. So we are comparing here the last bottom to the next stop. We had it here 120 bars, that 840 days between this bottom and this top. And we have here 742 days from this bottom to this stop here. And the percentages of increase for Bitcoin, as crazy as 51,500, 10,000%, or here close to 2,000%. Amazing if we follow that. Let's just choose the smaller one, and that will bring us to around $300,000 for one Bitcoin. If we go up to the scale, we have like $8,000,000,000. I can't even read those numbers. So crazy. So that would be if we follow the variable of the election days. Also consider what about other variables like the halving event. Remember, we are following this. We are telling you that we are having something similar to what we have in the third halving. And you can see our projection is for August to be in this local top in around 77,000. So still on track, and it would be a good mix with the other theory. So those two work together well. And if we zoom, you can see that we are following that path really, really nice. We told you everything about that and how today we exited the danger zone if we compare the halving we're having right now with the one we had in 2016. If you want to know more about all this, watch previous videos because we told you everything about that. You shouldn't miss one single video. Bitcoin is going up in the daily. Seems that it's finding support in this line, even though we missed it for a little bit. But we are going back again. We are up again. And remember that you are not broke. You are just rich. Nice meme. Also, this one, you're not wrong. The market is wrong when you are. And people in countries that believe that's the case, El Salvador, for example, here we have Mempool honored to support El Salvador in its adoption of Bitcoin, providing a custom instance of the Mempool open source project for the office in El Salvador. And you can see it here, really amazing how El Salvador has this stair. They are buying 1 Bitcoin every day. And that's something my government should do, but of course they will not. I'm going to leave you the link in the description below in case you want to check every day the 5,748 Bitcoin they have and how much money they are making with that Bitcoin, the investment, and also the profits in the last 30 days, which is here $2 million. It's not a small quantity. Also, we have some crazy news out there. The idea that JP Morgan and Wells Fargo had exposure to Bitcoin with some controversy about it because it's the case. It seems that they have exposure. But then if you dig deeper, you remember that Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, is against Bitcoin. He doesn't even want to talk anymore about it. So why they have these ETFs? And the thing is that we learned today what is a market maker. So we have their institutions and banks, they are market makers. That means that they are compromised in order to provide liquidity to their clients. So even if they don't want the asset, they might have some just to take the bet of the clients, favoring Bitcoin or against it. So it's kind of temporary thing for them if that's the case, and that doesn't mean that they own Bitcoin right now. So we'll see about that. Also interesting that in May the 15th, some companies have to reveal if they are into Bitcoin or not. We'll see in a couple of days the number of companies we have. It's crazy to know, and this is really interesting, that in IBIT shares, the BlackRock one, we have 250 companies buying. And in the other ones, you can see a lot of them too. So who are those people? And you have here the financial world interested in Bitcoin. Here, banks and asset managers that we know that own Bitcoin. A lot, they are like 400 by now. It would be more in the future. Also in China, we had this conference, very interesting one in Hong Kong about ETFs in the market. That was a 5,000 venue, and half of those were from China. So, yeah, they're just learning about ETFs and see how they can invest on it. That would be huge. As it's very interesting that ARK Investment 21 shares removed staking from its Ethereum spot application. This would be interesting because maybe the idea is that they want Ethereum ETF to be approved. And with staking, they know that it's not going to be maybe possible. So maybe they are making some adjustments, some changes, so that Gary Gensler and the SEC will allow Ethereum to have that ETF. That would be huge. That's why we found Vitalik Buterin here dancing so happy in the street. I can't believe it. We might have an Ethereum ETF anytime soon. Hopefully so, dancing Vitalik Buterin. And Ethereum, not a good chart. You can see we closed the weekly under $3,000. Right now the market's going up and we are finding resistance there. We'll see if we can break it. Market is in the green. It's happy today as we are too. Bitcoin 2.43% up. The bubbles are in the green. We see ADA up. We see Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and the market is greedy again. And I'm greedy about OvertheReality, and I'm gonna tell you why, especially today, because I know that in some hours, couple of hours, something like that, we are going to have a new tweet in their X account. So go there, follow them, because we are going to have an 3x boost for some of the rewards that we have there. Not just in the rewards, so you will see an increase in the money you can make, but also in those lands with hidden rewards. Those rewards are going to be like more. Not they are increasing, but the probability to find one hidden reward is going to increase to 15%. So nice chance to go there and learn all about this with our videos. Just type over and you will see all the videos we have about it, not just in Spanish, but also in English. And thank you very much to our partners in Over, because they reposted our mention about this in English in our channel, CryptoNews. You will find all these videos also in English. So remember, you have the link in the description below to both channels, Spanish and English. Just choose the one that you prefer. And talking about partners and about meme coins and about greedy and about making some money, well, of course, Dexters.io is your tool to know everything that's going on. What's going on today? Well, that political theme meme coins are trending because it's an election year. We're telling you everything about that. We have Trump there, but not just things related with the election. I believe they are going to be, so Biden, Trump, everything related. When we find a narrative related with elections, this is going to pump here for sure. Also, don't forget about animals, the frog, the dog with a hat, and all those. And we have there in the winners of the day, GME, and we are going to talk about that. So yeah, we have to follow those trends. Talking about animals, we have Pepe closed the best week ever. We have it here with Dexters.io. You have the charts, and you can see that it's actually the best in history. So my 100 investment is around 800 right now. Should I sell? Probably so. What about the monthly? We are maybe up for the best month for Pepe in history. Maybe so. Remember also that Dex Tools, they have a monthly campaign with Galax. So you have the link in the description below. Do not miss that opportunity of winning prizes like those $500 they have there. And about GME, again, yeah, well, you see that it's one of the winners of the day. The thing is that Roaring Kitty is back. This is the user that initially started the meme stock run in 2021. You remember everything about that? So this is this video game store, GameStop. The hedge funds were up for shorting it, and some people coordinated with guys like Roaring Kitty, decided not this time. So they cut the head of that people, and the stock market, well, it was there. It was not over. And we have now the token GME going to the roof. So this is the tweet he had, I think. And the idea is like, I'm kind of ready. Some people believe maybe he had a gag order, so he couldn't speak for some time. And now maybe he's free after all that to speak again. But sure, people that knew about this, well, they made a lot of money. Congratulations if you were up there. And who knows if this is going to keep on going higher today or not. You can follow it on Dexters.io. Of course, here you have the chart of GameStop. Crazy stuff out there. But consider that is going to be more crazy in the future. And if you are considering when is going to be the top cycle, well, here Borovic telling us that you don't have the cycle top till you see women at crypto parties. So it's gonna be a long run. And talking about moms, in some parts of the world is Mom Day, so congratulations. And here we have a mom that is creating, they don't have money, they can't buy the goggles from Apple, but they have this roller coaster in motion right now. So amazing, mom. See the face of of the girl. She's having a blast with her mama. Be careful out there. We have really huge cats walking in the street, or this is just augmented reality by over the reality. And what about mass production of cats with AI? You see here a factory of cats. And I'm telling you about this because we have a new AI news, and we told you there about robots, AI, and all the technology you need to know. But also because this week is going to be huge in AI world. Some said this is a week we are going to have announcements from OpenAI, maybe an assistant, things like that, that will be remembered in the future as the week that changed everything. We will tell you on AI news, and if you want to keep on learning about crypto, of course, we will tell you here. On Crypto News, fun on the ride, Rodrigo, Arnedo, health, money, love, power in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!